Making your game objects move smoothly in your games is not that simple. It can be quite challenging, especially if you are using waypoints. Like for example, in the game I am developing, thousands of objects move smoothly in conveyor belts or on roads. This is very similar as any other real-time strategy game like Command & Conquer, StarCraft and many others. I shared in my previous video about movement by using formulas and delta time. Let me explain today why moving smoothly through defined paths or waypoints can be very challenging after the intro. Welcome back! If you are new to the channel, I make games, and you can download many of my games from the link in the description below. Real-life time flows continuously, so in theory, if we are in a simulation, nothing gets skipped, but in games, we only get a slice of time, which can be small or large, depending on your hardware and the game setup. Let me show you a simple case. There are 3 waypoints, and I want my object to move between those smoothly. So I know the start position, the target positions, and my speed. So each time the game updates, positions are updated by using the time that passed or delta time. Your game can also use fixed time step, but I will explain that in another video. So let's focus now on the time that has passed. There will be times where the delta time allows your object to move exactly to the target position, but most of the times it will miss and go beyond the target position, and this is why your movement will not look smooth. Of course, if precision is not needed, you can move past the target point and compensate the extra movement by adjusting your path towards the next waypoint. But if you are making a simulation game, this can lead to many bugs. Let me show you what happens with this object. Once it reaches the target point, it needs to move to the next waypoint, like this. So let's say the total distance is x pixels in this time step, and in the next one it will move again x number of pixels in this other direction. In total is 2x distance travel if everything is exact. So this is what you are expecting to see. But if by any chance the number of x pixels goes beyond the target position, when you try to move to the next point, the distance to move is longer than expected, so your object will not reach the target waypoint at the desired time. So this will become a bug. Since the object in this case may move outside the conveyor belt, there are many ways to solve this. The first easy way is to use a minimum distance, like this. So when your object is very close to the destination, it will set its position to the target position. But this is a very bad idea, because when your object is moving towards the waypoint, at some time steps, your object will teleport, so you lose some space that the object should have moved. So you don't want your object to jump around. It can happen before or after the waypoint. A better way is to check if it already passed the waypoint. If that is the case, you can think about teleporting it or get the extra space into account into the next waypoint. The extra space that moved past the waypoint can be calculated, so the extra time step is used towards the movement to the next waypoint. If there is no next waypoint, it's okay to teleport the sprite to the destination, so it will display as expected. But we can do a little better. We do not know how much time will pass between updates. If by any chance there is lag and the player computer is not able to give you small enough time steps, there is a possibility that the object must move between many waypoints, so you need to take into account that, and use all the remaining time to calculate how many waypoints have been crossed, and finally put your object at the correct position. So this will make sure that no matter how you handle time in your game, positions will always be correct and move smoothly on every situation. If you do not take into account this, your animation will feel bad and may introduce many unwanted bugs when running at different time steps and hardware. So how do you handle this in your games? Do you use simply delta time, use fixed time steps, and pray it will always work? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to support my work, please click like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you do not miss my next update. Thank you so much for watching my journey. See you next week.